Hey, just a second. You know, say for subscribe now free. Plenty people already watch here. They know they subscribe because someone feel say for subscribe, they need for pay money. If you not be known for no now say for subscribe now free. But why for subscribe? If for subscribe for three main reasons. Number one, you go be the first person we go know whenever we come on live. Number two, you go be the first person we go know whenever we upload new video. And number three, you go be the first person for comments, like or share. And the last one for support we, so we go bring kind of content here regularly to you. So you see how it beneficial to you. So if you don't subscribe it, what you do it? I for subscribe to TPP Leo now. And before I forget, not forget for click the notification bell so you go get all the notification. Bam.
There's been a development in the last few hours, and joining us to tell us about that is our correspondent in the capital, Umaru Fofanah, who joins me now. Umaru, afternoon to you. So tell us what exactly happened today, and I understand it's to the main plaintiff in the case.
Hi, Bola. Well, yes, a sort of dramatic event, but it unfolded in a slow motion manner, if you like. We were standing outside the law courts building within the premises of the courts. And then a group of undersheriffs and the prison officers approached us, and they served one of the main plaintiffs, Edmond of the Native Consortium, with a warrant of arrest, saying that they had this warrant to have him arrested by the judge who is presiding over the matter that he and others brought before him. I took a look at the warrant. It said that his arrest had been ordered because of contempt of court. I do not know the details, but we understand that he made some appearances on local radio yesterday ahead of the ruling today by this justice, and I'm not sure about the content of what he said that might have offended the judge. But yes, he was taken into custody, and nevertheless, in the last 2 hours or so, the judge has been handing down his judgment, and he's still reading out the judgment 2 hours on.
That's very dramatic indeed, isn't it? Given that we're talking about big giants in the mobile phone industry. Tell us a little bit about Mr. Abu, please, and the plaintiffs, the others that he was representing. What exactly has there been their claim against these giant mobile phone companies?
Well, the number in their dozens, probably in their scores, because the judge has just said in court that about 100 plus. Plaintiffs appeared before him, and they were also referenced by the main plaintiffs who operated largely under the Native Consortium civil society organization. These people have felt very livid over the last few years against two of the countries, in fact, the two biggest mobile phone companies in Sierra Leone, Orange, Sierra Leone, and Africell. Now, they say that they have not been treating their customers seriously. They've been providing poor services, and they also reneged on an agreement that they had signed to reduce by a third the tariff on net calls. They went to court, and then they said that the regulatory body, who are, by the way, the third defendant in this case, the National Telecommunications Commission, they took all of them saying that the regulators had failed to meet their obligations in protecting the customers. So the judge has now been unpacking all of these allegations against them. And at some point, when the matter first came to court, like you said there at the top, it has been going on for 5 years. There was a reneging which was admitted to by the regulatory body, NATCOM, that the companies had failed to meet their obligation within the 4-month period. So they were fined more than $1 million. But then the agreement was that they would return to the old tariffs, which never happened. So they said that they paid compensation by allowing free on-net calls. Now, the judge is still ruling on whether or not there is any further question to answer by these two major mobile phone networks, as well as the regulatory body, National Telecommunications Commission.
And Umaru, when we talk about mobile phone companies across Africa, many people kind of groan because many people are burdened by the kind of tariffs they have to pay to these companies that, as we've been saying, have made big profits over the years and still continue. I wonder what's then being made of this case in Sierra Leone, and particularly the development, the timing of the fact that after 5 years is now on the day of the ruling, the hour of the ruling, that the major plaintiff has now been detained.
Well, his detention happened in the last couple of hours or so, but in terms of interest in the case, there's always been interest in this because virtually every adult in this country, and even some children, all of them have mobile phones. Now, the fact that it has rumbled on for long meant that attention had shifted. People had even forgotten about it until Edmond Abu put out some alerts on social media that the judgments will be handed down today, which has regenerated interest in all of this. The judge himself, Justice Adrian Fisher, has just said that before him, there had been 3 judges that had sat on this matter, and that he's the 4th justice to sit on this matter, which was brought before him, I think, in 2021, and that he has, in fact, decided to speed it up to bring up his judgments today. So there is public interest, and the fact that Abu has been arrested today, we don't know. The judge was told by the lawyer for Abu in court that his client had been arrested. The judge did not make any reference as to the reasons why he ordered his arrest. We are expecting that at the end of his ruling on this matter, he would probably give a word or two as to why he ordered his arrest and what the contempt was that Edmond Abu, was deemed to have committed.
Umaru, thank you very much indeed. Umaru Fofanah outside the court there in Freetown, and we'll go back later in one of our later